This video should be seen in the continuation of the previous video, and in that video we are not clear about the I was not clear about the search function, and that search function was not working well. So I take that program once again, and here you see all the functions. Here are many functions. You see, create a stack, this worked well, insert a stack, del stack, display stack, count stack, and here this search stack. This function was not working, and I had stopped the video because I was unable to find the mistake. But later I saw this program once again and I found the mistake. And here the mistake is this one. Here, sorry, this is display stack. Here is the mistake. Here, you know, if you take the keyword if inside that to equate two data, we use this operator. You have to type equal sign of equality two times, and in that program I have interchanged this one with this. And if you interchange these two, then that will not affect the this program. The only fault was that here I had taken only one sign of equality. There would be two sign of equality, and now this program will work well. So here I have to check the fifth function only, and you see that function. Here I have magnified, and you see the functions. Here the search function was not working well, and now I have changed the program a little change. Only I have inserted a sign of equality, and one sign of equality was already there. Now I choose, you know, a programmer knows that the stack is first created, so I take option 1, and thereafter I have to take the data. So I take data here 13, here 14. Now I want to terminate, so a negative number. And now we have the stack, this stack. Now I have to search, and first I search an element which is present inside the stack. Suppose it is 14. So first I have to select the option. So you see the search option is in 5, so I place 5 here. Now I press the key enter, and now I place, you may place any number. Here there are three numbers. First I take three any number from these three. Suppose I take 13. 13 is there, so accordingly there should be a message, and here you see the message is clear. Yes, yes, the inserted data is inside. Okay, now I take a data other than these three. Here you see 12, 13, 14. I take 100 this time. But before taking 100, I have to select the option. Here option search the element is in option number 5. So first I have to place here 5, and thereafter I press the key enter, and now I have to insert 100. Now I placed 100 here, and now I press the key enter, and this time you see the message is correct. The data inserted is not in the stack. Okay, obviously this 100 you inserted is not here. So now our option number 5, search the element. This option is also working well, but so far the program written is programmer friendly, not the user friendly. Not the user friendly, because a programmer knows that the stack is first created, and then insertion and deletion, searching and counting etc are done. But a user may enter any option. Suppose here I execute the same program, and here I take option number 2, and obviously there will be error, because I have written this program considering that first you create a stack, then you go to insert or delete. But here you see I have chosen the option number 2 without creating the stack, and so here it shows a large return value. So our program is not good. Not good, I can say that not user friendly. So to make it user friendly, one has to do many things. And here, to remove this thing, I should add in the insert function, because this is related to insert function. And here you see the insert function. I minimize again, and here I go in the insert function. Here is the insert function, insert stack. You see, here is that thing, and here I have to show a message if the stack is not created first. So for that I type here above a condition, if first equals to null, then this means that the stack is not created yet. If first equals to null, here you see the same mistake I had committed in the previous video. I had not given there two sign of equality, and see there would be two equality sign, and here I type I type a message. Here for that I use the printf function, and here the message will be create the stack first. Now it is clear, but I have done the work. That is, I have made this program user friendly. For the function insert stack, there are lot works to be done inside this program. And here I, to terminate the C statement, a semicolon there, and also we here use the exit function, and here will be 3, because here the exit function is has been used for the third time. Now let us run the same again. And here I directly, as I did in the past, earlier I directly selected the option number 2. Now I take option number 2 and I now press the key enter. And now you see here there is a clear message, create the stack first. And here this 3, you see 3 is a small value and this 3 is corresponding to the exit function that I wrote there for the third time. So here uh, if a user selects the second option for the first time, then okay, he will understand the mistake, he or she will understand his her mistake. Now in the same way I run the same program again. Here I run and I do similar type of mistake, that is without creating the stack. Now I select directly the option number 3. Even then we will get an abnormal thing. Here you can see, okay, here you see in option 3 it is written there delete an element, but you have not created the stack and you go to delete. How can you do that? So this is not user friendly. And again you see here the large number of return value. So here the problem uh, exists with the delete function. You see here I have chosen option number 3, so I have to make a change inside del stack function. And here again I minimize and I go in del stack function. Here I do type the same thing. I just copy and paste, but I here will type a different thing. But first let me copy this the same C statements. Here I copied here, and here I go to paste. Here I paste. Here I paste, but here I type a different message. Here I type this thing. The stack is already empty. So this is a clear message that the stack is already empty. And you can take the same thing, create the stack first. So any of these two sentences can be typed here. The stack is already empty, and here I take, since the exit function here appears for the fourth time, so here I place 4. Now there will be return value 4 in the output. I show you here. Again I directly go to the option number 3. Here you see delete an element and I place 3 here, and you see a message, the stack is already empty, and you see accordingly here return a value 4. So okay, so this program has become more user friendly. So in the same way we have to type this thing in all uh, functions. I have typed in del stack. Now there is still here display function. In that too, if you go without creating a stack, then there also will be large return value. So here I have to type the same thing and create the stack first. Okay, or you may type here there is no element in the stack. Here it says delete, sorry, it says display stack. And you know, when you don't create a stack, then obviously there should be no display. So accordingly here I type there is no element in the stack, and here I keep this below. And since the exit function here is for the fifth time, so here I type 5 accordingly. Now in the same way the same message should be shown in the count stack as well, because if there is no elements then you cannot count. So here again the same, here create the stack first, and here as well we type the same message. Here I take this thing, it is better to take this one, so I copy this part. Here I copy and here I paste. Here I paste. I pasted, there is no element in the stack, and here it would be 6. 6. Now there is still one more function, that is search stack, and in this also without creating a stack you cannot search. So the situation is the same, so I take the same C statements and here will be 7. Okay, now we can take any option. It is showing something. Yes, here will be a closing curly bracket, and here now I run. It is again showing something. If at the end of input, okay, so let me delete this one. This search thing, inside the search thing I have to paste. So now in the definition of search stack, here let me run this once again. Yes, it is working. So now if you take any option for the first time, it will show you a meaningful message. Suppose I take 5, and you know that I have not created the stack, and I go directly to the option number 5, that is search the element. So here I entered 5 and I press the key enter, and here a clear message you can see here. There is no element in the stack and return value is 5. So since I have used this exit function, so I have to name accordingly, and here that there was 5 because here in the exit function it is 5, but I have used that. Here you see it is 6, so there should be 7. Here it should be 7, so I place here 7. Now if you go directly to option number 5, then the return will be 7. And now you may think that the program is 100% user friendly now, but still this is wrong, because a user may go the options randomly in any order. Suppose I show you one more such thing. Here I run the same program. Okay, you see, here I magnify, and now I create a list. So I take option number 1 first, and here it says enter the data, so I also entering a data, and thereafter I take a negative number, that is I take a stack of only one data. Here you see there is only one data in the stack, and now I want to delete that data. So for that I select option number 3, so accordingly I place here 3, here 3, 3, and now I press the key enter, and again you see that although we have one element in the stack and I want to delete, it is possible because there is an element, then obviously I can take that element out, but here it is again showing a large return value, so obviously there is a drawback, and yes it is. And to remove that, you should remember what is to be remembered. When I was writing this program, I had said one thing, one sentence, that when you create the first node, this first node is peculiar. In what sense? In this sense that this node is not was not attached with anything. The first node is not attached with any node when it is created for the first time. But the if you think about third, second, fourth node, then if it is third node, then that node will be attached with the second one. But you have the first node, then with whom you can attach this first node? Think so. Corresponding to this first node, since we have the first node only one node, here you see only one node, because I have taken one data, and here the second data you see, this is to terminate the stack. So I have to work for this corresponding to this option. So here I have to type, since this thing is related to the, you can say that this is related to del function. So I again go inside the del function. Here is the del, and already there is one keyword if, and I have to add one more. Here I take one more if, and inside this I have to type first and arrow to next. This means that if next inside first, is equal to null, then to delete, we have to delete the first. There is only one node, so what we do, we we first type mss, and this message will be, because there is only one element, so after deletion there will message that the stack is now empty. The stack is now empty. Okay, and here semicolon, and after that, you know, this first node still, if a stack is containing one data, then that data should be deleted. For that, for that, here we take, or you may say, we can take a a pointer struct node star here temp, and we assign this temp first, and after assigning, since we have to delete, so I use free function, and here I delete this temp. So the data inside the first goes to temp, and this free function releases that node. And after that we can type here sorry first equals to null. We can type like this, and here we use the exit function. Oh, there is no need to use exit function here. Okay, so let us see it is working or not. Here is the output screen, and now this problem was due to the stack containing only one element. So I take first option number one. Here I took a data, only one data, and thereafter a negative number to terminate. So we have a stack of only one element. Now I go to delete that thing. So I take here 3, since the delete function is in option 3. I took here, and now I press the key enter, and here you see the stack is empty. But here one thing is there, we have not got that thing return. There is no return, and but we have got the clear message. So in this case, we since we are not getting the exit thing, so in this case we can use here exit function, and the number will be here. Let me minimize, and here I have used exit function, and here you see exit is 3. So now here will be 4, 4, here will be then 5, here will be then 5. 5, and here will be now 6, 6, here will be 7, and here will be 8, and now 8, I have written 8. Now come finish. So I once again run the same to check whether we are getting the return value or not. And here I take the same case, that is a stack of only one element, and now negative number to terminate, and here to delete this 67 I select option number 3, and now you getting the return value here. So when the stack is empty, in the case where you have only one element, then we exit the program, and now in the same way you have to take the options in a haphazard manner, and you have to make it more user friendly. Okay, so I stop, and now our stack thing is complete. So I show you the entire program, since this is complete, and in the sense of user friendly program, it is not complete. So a program can be made better and better. It depends upon the knowledge of person. And here you see, I show you the entire program now. Here is the first part of the program. Here is the second part of the program. Here is the third part of the program. Here is the third, sorry, part, whichever be the part, I forget. Here is the next part of the program. Here is the other part of the program, and you see the remaining parts of the program here. Now after that, here, now here you see the I am showing you continuously. You can pause the video. Now you see the later part, here, here. I go gently. Now still it is going down, here, see. Okay, you can see that this program has 113 lines, so long. Okay, so I took, I think, 3 or 4 videos to complete it. Okay, now we will see some other topic in the next video. So bye for now.